Hi everyone. I hope the first problem for simplex method is clear. Otherwise, you have to listen carefully for this problem. I will explain you. So for the next problem, solve by simplex method. Maximization of z is equal to 5x plus 4y. Subject to the constraints are 4x plus 5y is less than or equal to 10. 3x plus 2y is less than or equal to 9. 8x plus 13y is less than or equal to 12. So x comma y will be greater than or equal to 0. Here the variables are represented by x and y. It may be x1, x2, x3, otherwise x, y, z. So we have to check first one is whether the given problem is maximization type and the given constraints are in the form of less than or equal to. So that these two conditions will be satisfied. Now we have to come with the solution. The standard form we have to write. Here we have three constraints. So we have to add three slack variables s1, s2 and s3. So the objective function can be written as 5x plus 4y plus 0 into s1 plus 0 into s2 plus 0 into s3. So the standard form of LPP is given by the objective function and subject to the constraints are 4x plus 5y plus s1 is equal to 10, 3x plus 2y plus s2 is equal to 9, 8x plus 3y plus s3 is equal to 12. Here you have to write x comma y will be greater than or equal to 0, as well as s1 comma s2 comma s3 is also greater than or equal to 0. Now we have to come with the initial table. Initial table is very easiest one. You have to put the heading CB, YB, XB, XY, S1, S2, S3. Here we are adding three slack variables and two variables alone. So X and Y, S1, S2, S3. So CJ values you have to write in the form of coefficient of the objective function. So 5x plus 4y. So 5 is your coefficient of x, 4 is your coefficient of y, 0, 0, 0. The next you have to come with yb. Always first you have to fill the value of yb. So yb is s1, s2, s3. So 0, 0, 0 is that coefficient. So cb is also over. The next we have to fill using the constraint equation. So xb value is the right hand side of the constraint equation. So right hand side of the constraint equations are 10, 9, 12. So you have to fill this also. The next you have to write the coefficient of first constraint. So the first constraint is 4x plus 5y plus s1 is equal to 0. So x coefficient is 4, y coefficient is 5, S1 coefficient is 1. The remaining two values are 0, 0. Using the second constraint, 3, 2, 0, 1, 0. Similarly, the third constraint, you have to write 8, 3, 0, 0, 1. The first we have to find out the ZJ value. ZJ value will be calculated by CB into that column. So CB here we have 0, so no problem. 0 into 4 plus 0 into 3 plus 0 into 8, always 0. Already I told for the initial table, ZJ value will be always 0. So ZJ values are, you have to write 0. In the next thing, Zj minus Cj you have to find out. So 0 minus 5, 0 minus 4, that is minus 4, 0, 0, 0. So for the first choice is you have to go for the most negative value. So most negative value is minus 5. So you have to put arrow mark that one. So this is your key column. So the key column element we have 4, 3, 8. So the next step is you have to find out the ratio xb divided by the key column. So 10 divided by 4, 9 divided by 3, 12 divided by 8. So in decimal point you have to write, then only we can choose least positive integer. So 10 divided by 4 means 2.5, 9 by 3 means 3, 12 divided by 8 means 1.5. So 1.5 is their least positive integer. So that is your key row. So mark it as that round. That is your key row. A key column and key row will be find out. Then key element is the intersection element. That intersection element is 1. So from the next table, first you have to do R3 dash. Then only we have to use R1 dash and R2 dash. So for the next step we have to move. The first step is you have to choose the leaving variable and entering variable. The intersection element belongs to the third row. So third row means S3 is the leaving variable, X is the entering variable. So now fill the YB value S1, S2. Instead of S3 you have to substitute X. So the next we have to fill the CB column 0, 0, 5. The next you have to come with the calculations. The first you have to change 8 to 1. So the whole row is divided by 8. So you have to write the formula R3 dash is equal to R3 divided by 8. So you have to divide all the elements by 8. So 12 divided by 8. So 3 divided by 2. 8 divided by 8 is 1. 3 divided by 8 you have to keep as it is 0, 0, 1 divided by 8. The next thing you have to come with the first row, otherwise the second row, because you have to depends upon R3 dash only you have to calculate. So the first we have to come with R1 dash. So R1 dash value will be you have to write. So here you have to see the key column for the first table. So key column for the first table is we are having 4 and 3. So the formula will be like this. So the formula is using the coefficient 4 and 3. So R1 dash can be written as R1 minus 4 times of R3 dash. Next R2 dash is equal to R2 minus, here we have the 3 coefficient. So minus 3 into R3 dash. In case you have the negative value in that side, means suppose you have minus 4, means you have to write in the formula for plus 4, because you have to change that value will be 0. So you have to write the plus and minus value. The next step you have to come with the calculation. So first you have to write R1 dash is equal to R1 minus 4 times of R2. So 4 times of R3 dash, because you are using R3. So R1 minus 4 times of R3 dash. So R1 values are, you have to write directly 10, 4, 5, 1, 0, 0. In step by step you have to write minus 4 times of, you have to put minus 4 times of each and every line. R3 dash value you have to write, that is 3 by 2, 1, 3 by 8, 0, 0, 1 by 8. Now you have to simplify. 10 minus of, here 2 will be cancelled, means 10 minus 6 is equal to 4. 4 minus 4 is equal to 0. 5 minus 3 by 2 is equal to, LCM is 2, means 10 minus 3, that is 7 by 2. 1 minus 0 is 1. 0 minus 0 is 0. 0 minus 4 by 8, that is minus 1 by 2. Now we have to fill the R1 dash values are 4, 0, 7 by 2, 1, 0, minus 1 by 2. The next we have to come with R2 dash value. R2 dash values are R2 minus 3 times of R3 dash. So 9 minus, that is you have to write first R2 values 9, 3, 2, 0, 1, 0. Minus 3 times you have to put each and every line. In bracket you have to write the values of R3 dash, that is 3 by 2, 1, 3 by 8, 0, 0, 1 by 8. Now you have to simplify. 9 minus 9 by 2. So you have to take LCM as 2, means 18 minus 9. That value will be 9 by 2. The next will be 3 minus 3 is equal to 0. The next is 2 minus 6 by 8. So 8 is the LCM, means 2 minus 9 by 8. 8 is the LCM, means 16 minus 9, that is 7 by 8. 0 minus 0 is 0. 1 minus 0 is 1. 0 minus 3 by 8 is minus 3 by 8. So you have to fill R2 dash also. So 9 by 2, 0, 7 by 8, 0, 1, minus 3 by 8. So the tabular column will be over. Now you have to come with ZJ value. ZJ value will be calculated by CB into that column. So the first one is 0 into 0. So 0 into 0 plus 0 into 0 plus 5 into 1. So we have 5. So here you have to change that ZJ value. The first column is not 0, that is 5. So kindly change the correction. 0 into 0 plus 0 into 0 plus 5 into 1. So first ZJ value will be 5. The next ZJ value will be 0 into 7 by 2, 0 into 7 by 8 plus 5 into 3 by 8. So 5 into 3 by 8 will be 15 by 8. The next is 0 into 1 plus 0 into 0 plus 5 into 0, that value will be 0. The next will be 0 into 0, 0 into 1, 0, 5 into 0, that also 0. Finally, we have to come with S3 column, 0 into minus 1 by 2 plus 0 into minus 3 by 8 plus 5 into 1 by 8, so 5 by 8. So this is your Zj value. The next step is very important. You have to find out Zj minus Cj. We have negative value means we have to come with the next iteration. Otherwise, the solution is optimal. You have to conclude that. But here we have the negative value, Czj minus Cj value. So the first one is 5. So 5 minus 5 is 0. So you have to kindly change Zj value for the first one is 5. Then only 5 minus 5 is equal to 0. And the next is 15 by 8 minus 4. So 15 by 8 minus 4 means 8 is your LCM, 15 minus 32. So 15 minus 32 means minus 17. That's why we are having negative value minus 17 by 8. 0 minus 0, 0, 0 minus 0, 0, 5 by 8 minus 0, we have 5 by 8. So here the only one negative value, so we have to choose that value. That is your most negative. So the same procedure, that is your key column. Next we have to find out the ratio. So the ratio will be calculated by xb divided by key column. So 4 divided by 7 by 2, that is equal to 4 into 7 by 2 reciprocal is 2 by 7. That is 8 by 7. That value will be 1.14. The next is 9 by 2 divided by 7 by 8. So 9 by 2 into 8 by 7. So we get 36 by 7, 5.2. The next is 3 by 2 divided by 3 by 8. So 3 by 2 into 8 by 3. 3 will be cancelled. 2 and 8 means 4. So here we have to choose the least positive value, that is 1.14. So you have to choose the first column. So this is, first row. So this is your key row for this table. So the intersection point is 7 by 2. So you have to put a star mark. That is your key element. The next you have to come with the next tabular column. For here the leaving variable is S1 because 7 by 2 is your intersection point. But for that point you have to depends upon the S1. So the S1 is a leaving variable. Y is the entering variable. So the next tabular column you have to write instead of S1 Y, S2 will be as it is, X is equal to as it is. Similarly, you have to write the coefficient of objective function. For objective function, Y coefficient is 4, S2 is 0, X is 5. The remaining R you have to calculate by using the formulas. Here the first column will be 7 by 2. So 7 by 2 you have to change it as 1. 7 by 8 you have to change it as 0. 3 by 8 is also you have to change it as 0. So listen carefully for the formula. The first change is R1 double dash. R1 double dash can be calculated by divided by 7 by 2. That is R1 double dash is equal to R1 dash divided by, because here we are using the previous table. We can't go for the first one. R1, R2, R3 will be, you have to leave as it is. The next double dash we have to come means we have to use the dash value. That is R1 double dash means you have to come with R1 dash. You have to use the previous table. So R1 double dash is equal to R1 dash divided by 7 by 2, because in the previous table we are divided by 8, but here we have the key element is 7 by 2. So you have to divide by 7 by 2 means the reciprocal is 2 by 7. That's why we are writing the formula like this. R1 double dash is equal to R1 dash divided into 2 by 7. The next thing is R2 double dash. The same thing, you have to write the coefficient will be in the key column element. So R1 double dash we have to use. So R2 double dash is equal to, you have to use R2 dash minus of 7 by 8 into R1 double dash. Similarly, R3 double dash is equal to R3 dash minus 3 by 8 into R1 double dash. You have to write the formula will be carefully. The formula is corrected means your solution is also correct one. So you have to careful about this formula to write. So the formula is very important to the simplex method. So R1 double dash is be calculated by R1 dash into 2 by 7. R2 double dash will be calculated by R2 dash minus 7 by 8 into R1 double dash. R3 double dash will be calculated by R3 dash minus 3 by 8 into R1 double dash. Now we have to come with the calculations. In the first tabular column, the first one is, the first row is r1 double dash is equal to r1 dash into 2 by 7. So 4 into 2 by 7, 0 into 2 by 7, 7 by 2 into 2 by 7, 1 into 2 by 7, 0 into 2 by 7, minus 1 by 2 into 2 by 7. So the solutions are 8 by 7, 0, 1, 2 by 7, 0, minus 1 by 7. So first we have to fill the first one. So the first row will be 8 by 7, 0, 1, 2 by 7, 0, minus 1 by 7. Now we have to come with R2 dash calculation. So R2 double dash is equal to R2 dash minus 7 by 8 into R1 double dash. So 9 by 2, 0, 7 by 8, 0, 1, minus 3 by 8. So here you have to write minus 7 by 8 times of R1 double dash, minus 7 by 8 times of 8 by 7, minus 7 by 8 times of 0, minus 7 by 8 times of 1, minus 7 by 8 times of 2 by 7, minus 7 by 8 times of 0, minus 7 by 8 times of minus 1 by 7. So 9 by 2 minus 1, because 7 and 8 will be cancelled, minus 1, taking LCM as 2 means 9 minus 2, 7 by 2. The next thing is both the values are 0, so 0. 7 by 8 minus 7 by 8 value will be 0. 0 minus 7 by 8 into 2 by 7, that is equal to minus 1 by 4. 1 minus 0 is 1. So here 7 and 7 will be cancelled. So minus 3 by 8 plus 1 by 8. So minus into minus will be plus. So 2 by, that is minus 2 by 8 minus 1 by 4. So now we have to fill the R2 double dash column. 7 by 2, 0, 0, minus 1 by 4, 1, minus 1 by 4. Next we have to come with the calculation of R3 double dash. So R3 double dash is equal to R3 dash minus 3 by 8 times of R1 double dash. So 3 by 8 times 3 by 2, 1, 3 by 8, 0, 0, 1 by 8 are the values of R3 dash, minus 3 by 8 times of 8 by 7, minus 3 by 8 times of 0, minus 3 by 8 times of 1, minus 3 by 8 times of 2 by 7, minus 3 by 8 times of 0, minus 3 by 8 times of minus 1 by 7. So the solution is 3 by 2 minus 3 by 7. So 14 is your LCM, means 3 into 7, that is 21 minus 6, so 15 by 14. 1 minus 0 is 1. 3 by 8 minus 3 by 8 is 0. 0 minus 3 by 8 is 1 into 1, 2 by 7. So this will be 2 will be cancelled, means 3 by 28, that is minus 3 by 28, 0, 5 by 28. So we have to fill the R3 dash also. 15 by 14, 1, 0, minus 3 by 28, 0, 5 by 28. So the second column, that is second table is also over. Now we have to come with the ZJ value. So ZJ value I will written in the denominator. So listen, for ZJ values are CB into X, that is that column value. So we have the middle element is 0, so you have to omit that one. 4 into 0 plus 5 into 1, that is 5. The next is 4 into 1 plus 5 into 0, so 4. The next is 1 into 2 by 7 plus 5 into minus 2 by 28. So 8 by 7 minus 15 by 28. So 28 is a LCM, means 32 minus 15, that is 17 by 28. The next one is 4 into 0 plus 5 into 0. So both the values are 0, so it will be 0. The next is 4 into minus 1 by 7 plus 5 into 5 by 28. So minus 4 by 7 plus 25 into 28. So 28 is your LCM, means minus 16 plus 25. So 9 by 28 is your answer. So ZJ you are calculated. So now then ZJ minus CJ you have to calculate. 5 minus 5 is 0. 4 minus 4 is 0. 17 by 28 minus 0 is 17 by 28. 0 minus 0 you have to keep as 0. 9 by 28 is minus 0 is 9 by 28. Now ZJ minus CJ values are positive. So ZJ minus CJ are greater than or equal to 0. Therefore their solution is optimal. So here, since all ZJ minus CJ are greater than or equal to 0, therefore the solution is optimal. But in the tabular column itself, we have two variables, x as well as y. So you have to mark it as a right hand side. Already I told don't put the left hand side, because left hand side you have the objective function coefficient. So y is equal to 8 by 7, x is equal to 15 by 14. That is your solution. So for the maximization of z is equal to 5x plus 4y. So 5 into 15 by 14 plus 4 into 8 by 7, that is equal to 75 by 14 plus 32 by 7. So taking LCM is 14 means 75 plus 64. So 139 divided by 14 is your answer. I hope now the simplex method is cleared. You have to do that homework sum, then only it will be clear about you. The next day I will send the solution. You have to check that. You have to do that homework sum, that is very important. Then only you have to do how to go for the solution for simplex method. Thank you.